didn't think we were going to be able to do it. I think this is the only build where I've not struggled with the flooring and the wallpaper. Wow. Hi, hey, hello, my name is Sarah and welcome to another Animal Crossing and Sims 4 hybrid video where I take my villagers from Animal Crossing and I try and build their home in the Sims 4 as accurately as I can. Today, I'm going to be trying to recreate Bianca's house in the Sims 4. I think her name's pronounced Bianca. In Australia, we would pronounce it Bianca, but I have a feeling she would be pronounced as Bianca, so that's what I'm going to refer to her as. So with that being said, let's jump into Animal Crossing and take a quick look at what her house looks like. So this is what I did for the outside of Bianca's house. Her house is so cute, by the way. We've got like this very pale pink kind of stucco with the white brick. We've got this pink like terracotta almost looking roof. We do have some chrysanthemums as well. That's what I decided to landscape with. They are my native flower. So I've got some white and some pink chrysanthemums. I think they perfectly capture the vibe. And then I do also have some little hedges just at the very back of the lot there. The inside isn't quite as pink as you would expect though. The inside of her house is definitely really interesting. We have like a leopard print floor. And we've got like this white brick wall. I'm pretty sure we've got this exact brick in The Sims 4. Like, I'm pretty sure it's what the outside of my Occult Baby Challenge house is made of, is this exact brick. So at least I'm gonna be able to have the right wallpaper for this house. That's so nice. We do also have a lot of the wicker items. We've got this wicker bed and this wicker bedside table. I don't know if I'm going to be able to actually recreate those vibes. We have a little kitchenette for her as well as this little retro dining booth. We do have them in Dine Out, so I'll be able to recreate that. So it's definitely some interesting vibes in Bianca's house. With that being said, now that we've seen what her house looks like, let's recreate it in The Sims 4. This is the shape that I use for all of my Animal Crossing builds because they have the same structure, like the same size of house, the same structure. Some of them will have rounded walls, but mostly they look like this. So with that being said, we're going to get started. I'm going to grab the gabled roof because that is what she has on her house. Let's pull that through. And we may as well get started with this roof tile. Now, honestly, I'm kind of thinking this. I'm kind of thinking that is like exactly it, is it not? Super easy. Okay, no worries. So looking at her wallpaper though, you'll have to let me know whether you're seeing it because to me, and I'm looking at it on my monitor, it almost looks like a peachy colored stucco with this like beigey gray brick. Let me know if that's what you're seeing. That's the way that it's appearing on my monitor to me, but I do have white lights blinding me. I'm going to try my best to recreate that though. Now I want to just really quickly have a look. We do have some of our wallpapers like this one that we do have some stucco, but I don't think we're going to have like the peachy kind of vibes that I'm feeling. Do we even have like a peachy color in this stucco? No. Okay, that's interesting. So I was gonna say, I might have to do something that I've done before where I just do all stucco on the walls and then make the foundation of the house the brick. At the moment, it's not looking like I can even do that. Are we really gonna have a problem finding something in this peachy color? Surely not. We are not. Okay, so it's a little bit darker than what we've got on Bianca's house, but I feel like that's the vibe. Oh, it might be this one from Life and Death. Okay, I feel like that has the good vibes. I wish the lighting on this lot were better. I really don't know what's going on with the lighting here. Let me see if I can make that better, actually.
A few moments later.
Okay, this is, I mean, we can see better. We can see better. It's lighter in the day, but the shadows are kind of crazy, but I feel like that's just going to be the best that I can do. I say it in every single one of these Animal Crossing videos. The lighting is weird. I don't know what it is, but it's weird. So now that I've got the foundation, because I'm happy with that foundation, I think I might even be happy with these steps. I feel like these steps kind of look like the ones that she's got because they are a grey step. I might see if I can match the same color as the foundation though. Did we have steps that come with Life and Death? We sure did. So I should be able to match the foundation nicely. Should is always the key word when it comes to The Sims 4 because you guys know just as well as I do, it's a struggle to find matching swatches. Sometimes we don't get matching swatches. I feel like that's going to be the closest to, yeah, I'm happy to go with it. It's just the stairs. It's not anything too crazy. I would like to try and put some columns on the corners, like I said, just to try and inject some of that brickwork into the corners here. So let's see what we can do for columns. Oh, this might be exactly what I'm looking for, actually. It doesn't look exactly the same, right? I'm just trying to create some of that brickwork that's happening on the edges of the house. It's not going to be exactly the same, of course. It so far matches closest to the foundation, and that's what I'm trying to do, is just match the foundations. Moving on to a front door. I feel like this is the most basic front door that I've ever had in this challenge. Really, the only feature of this front door is that it's white and it's square. It has absolutely no window to it. I mean, it has this paneling in it, but I don't feel like that's even that essential. I feel like I'm gonna have options for this one. I mean, I wasn't joking, right? I feel like I could have even chosen more than just these options, but these are all of the options that I feel could work. And the reason I've chosen these ones is because firstly, they're all white. They also have some of this paneling that we see. They have either some of the planks that we are seeing in the door, or they have this separated paneling that we are seeing in some of these doors as well. So it's just about now trying to figure out which vibe is more important to me. This door, even though it's like the most basic door we've had, it still feels pretty fancy to me. The top of the paneling kind of curves to it, very, very slightly curves to it. It makes it feel a little bit more fancy. So out of all of that, I'm going to then get rid of the doors that I don't feel are as fancy. And between these two doors, let me just put them up and have a look at them on the house. I think I already know, yeah. I think it's going to be this one because it's a taller door and I would like for it to be as tall as I can get it. So we're going to go with this one. Even though it has a door handle rather than a door knob, I'm still going to use that one because I feel like it's got the right kind of vibe that we're looking for. So then I went into debug to look for something specific that I wanted to use for her grey chimney. After all that time spent looking in debug, it wasn't what I was hoping for anyway. This is what I was looking for, but I thought it was grey, actually. I thought it was grey, but it's not. It's white, which is a shame because I feel like besides that, it would have been perfect to do for Bianca's chimney. But I do also have a couple of other options. Like, I honestly feel like this one, considering it's grey, it's actually a fence post, but I'm going to make it a pretend chimney, okay? We're going to raise it up. I'm going to put it on her roof and make it a pretend chimney. Yeah, I reckon that's pretty cute to then be her chimney. So this is the front of Bianca's house for the minute. I will do the landscaping later on, but for now, let's go inside finally. Also, we are going to be able to see her chimney the entire time. I do apologize for that. Alright, straight away, I want to get started with the wallpaper because like I said, I'm pretty sure we've got this exact brick in The Sims 4. It's almost that one, but it's not that one that I'm thinking of. It's not. That one could be a good option as well, but it's not that one that I'm thinking of. Is it this one that I'm looking for? You know, I am struggling. Am I going to have to load into my Occult Baby Challenge house for a minute and find out what the brick is? I will do that. I will do that. Let's do that. All right, here we are in my Occult Baby Challenge house. Now, let me go upstairs really quick and I can show you what I mean about this brick. This brick here. This brick here that is happening on this wall here, this wall that we are seeing here, what is this brick? The sunlit stone. I'm pretty sure that's the one from Cottage Living. Is it not? It is. That is the one. Which swatch is it? Okay. Fantastic. Let's go back to Bianca's house.
A few minutes later.
Okay, so that is this stone, the sunlit stone. I just need to find the right swatch. It was this swatch, yes? The reason why I feel like this is a really good option is because the brick that is used inside Bianca's house, it's not all one color. There's multiple colors just staggered throughout. And that happens throughout this brick as well. You'll see this brick here is a little bit darker than this brick here. And that happens throughout. That's why I feel like this is a good one. It is this kind of more yellowy beige kind of vibe to me. I feel like that's perfect. Hooray! The only struggle was finding which one it was, okay? That's the only struggle I had with that wallpaper. The flooring, on the other hand, I did not think about the fact that we are not gonna have freaking cheetah print. Oh my god! Lovestruck to my freaking rescue! Oh my god, I didn't think we were going to be able to do it. I think this is the only build where I've not struggled with the flooring in the wallpaper. Wow. Hey, Did you know that 74% of you watching right now are not subscribed to my channel? If you'd like to see some fun Sims 4 Creator Sim videos, some fun Sims 4 build videos, some Sims 4 gameplay, and even some gameplay of The Sims past, then hit the subscribe button down below and join my community of Triceratops. But with that being said, let's get back to the video. So, with that being said, having a look, I would like to start with the things that I know that I can achieve with this build, right? And the things that I know that I can achieve, I know that I can get a fridge, right? I know that I can get a fridge that looks kind of similar to that one, actually. I mean, I'm kind of thinking of going with this one, right? And let me tell you why I'm thinking of going with this one. Firstly, it is a one-door fridge, and so is Bianca's. Also, it has the drawer at the bottom, which looks like it might be like the freezer section of the fridge. And so does Bianca's, so I'm thinking of going with that one. The other options that I was thinking about using was this one from the Country Kitchen kit, because it also has the same like freezer section, but it's got two doors. But it kind of fits the vibe better. Okay, so maybe I'm gonna go with this one instead, because I feel like it fits the vibe of Bianca's fridge better. I'm also gonna do her little kitchenette now. She's got these counters that kind of remind me of the Snowy Escape counters right here. They are open on the back. Like if we have a look at the kitchenette, the shelving is actually open shelving and we can see through it on the back. So I'm gonna go with the island counters instead of the standard counters, just so we can see that shelving from the back. It's the same color scheme, and that's what's important to me. I am going to need to get a sink to put on that counter as well. And it's just like, it's a gray sink with a super like S-bendy tap, kind of like this one, the less is more sink. And it is in gray. So if I put that there, the only other thing that's a feature of this kitchen is she does have a circular table. Now we do have some circular tables, but we don't have exactly the same. It kind of looks like a doily, like a really big doily, like a lace doily, except it's pink. Or it could be like a really small tablecloth. I don't know. Our rounded tables are interesting because we don't have the exact same thing, right? But if I can come up with a rounded table that has a similar enough vibe, I feel like that is what's important, right? These are the three that I'm deciding between. I think straight away it's going to be this one, and we're going to pretend that the marbling on it is representative of the fancy doily, okay? On that, she's got a mixer, like a blender. I don't think we've got a blender, but I can put like another appliance to sit on that. I will do that when we go through the decor stuff. Moving on to other things that I know that I can do. If I take a swing around to this corner, we have this like retro dining booth, which we do have thanks to Dine Out, have these booths, these like retro booths, and we do even have some that have the same kind of structure. These are like the same kind of structure as those ones. Do we have it in yellow? Oh, but in like gross yellow. We do also have like this apricot color, but no, it really is yellow and white. It gives the very vintage vibe. So I guess I'm gonna have to go with this one. I'm gonna try sizing it down by one. It's gonna create this really weird shadow against the wall here, and also it's not super functional. You see, if I hover over it, it brings up the like this shell of the normal size. So it's not functional, but this build itself is not going to be functional. We're just trying to make it look as accurate as we can. I hate the color yellow in that though. Would the apricot be better? No, it's not. It's not better. What about the other one? Oh, it's the same gross yellow. Okay. It's fine. Anyway, I'm moving on. I know that we've got this rounded wooden coffee table. We've had a rounded wooden coffee table in a few of these builds recently, and what I do every time is I go with this one from Get Famous. It has the wooden vibes. We have it in the light wood vibes as well. It is the most rounded light wooden coffee table that we've got. I've looked through all of them. This is the best option that we've got, so I'm gonna go with that. Other things I know that I can do the tall boy dresser, like the closet that she's got over in the corner, and the wooden mirror. So let's do that really quickly. We'll start with the dresser. I'm really actually just trying to put off doing the bed and the bedside table because I'm kind of scared of that, honestly. Okay, I know I've got a lot of dressers here, but I've actually hidden the dresser that I'm going to use away. These are the ones that I was debating using because they've got the two doors and then at least one drawer underneath. So I'm gonna get rid of this one And I'm going to get rid of this one because it's too industrial. And then I'm going to get rid of this one because we don't need the fancy shape, because I forgot that we do indeed have this one. Now, there are 2 drawers underneath for this one. But aside from that, it gives me kind of just basic wooden vibes. And that's really what I need, is just basic wooden vibes. So perfect for that. A wooden mirror. It's just like a leaning wooden mirror. I mean, I would love if we could have one that didn't have a stand, but all of our wooden mirrors have a stand. So yeah, that's perfect because they are literally in a set that goes together fantastic. This is coming together really nicely, but now we've come to the time that I have to address the part that I'm not sure we can do, and that is this wicker bed. That would be a negative. No, I cannot. But what if I come up with a similar shape? Like, you see how the frame of the bed kind of curves at the edges. Well, what if I went with a bed that kind of curves at the edges? And honestly, even the quilt cover is the same color, right? So it's not wicker, but it's got a curvy frame, and the bed cover is literally the exact same color. That's amazing. Now, I am going to put it here. Unfortunately, we do have it overlapping with the archway in. This isn't a functional build, although actually it kind of is. I mean, we don't have a toilet or a shower, but your Sims can sleep here. They can get quick meals from the fridge. I feel like this is the most functional Animal Crossing build that we've got as well. Okay. Wicker table that has maybe a shelf underneath as well, because those are the things that I feel are most important about this bedside table. I feel like it needs to be this one because I don't think the fact that this has a glass top is doing it any favors. Also, I like on this one that the second shelf is smaller. So I think I'm going to get rid of this one and we're going to go with that one. No worries. Okay, so that is all of the main staple furniture done. We are now up to decorating. She does have like, it's not an air purifier, is it? That might actually be an air purifier. Like it diffuses the air, puts like a scent into the air. It's one of those things. I don't think we've got them in The Sims 4. So I might have to come up with something of similar vibes, but not exactly the same. Let's just see what I can come up with. Okay, but hear me out. It's not an air purifier. It's not one of those air freshener things, but is that not a really similar shape to what she's got? Can we just do a heck and pretend on this, please, that this is some kind of air purifier or air freshener thing? Because I don't think I'm going to find anything better. I really don't. The only other thing I was thinking of doing was putting like an incense stick on the table because we've got the incense that came with Spa Day. Sometimes in these videos, we just have to do a pretend, and that's fine. We're doing a pretend. I thought with Home Chef Hustle, we got a chopping board, like a wall chopping board. But it must just be the knife block that I'm thinking of. Anyway, I did also want to have a look at appliances to go over on this table. Now, she's got like a blender. We don't have like a blender, but we do have a stand mixer. They both mix things, right? So that's what I'm kind of thinking of going with. And I mean, we could go with it in like this blush tone. Oh no, is it not going to fit? It's not going to fit. And I'm mad about it because I thought that was genius. The only thing that does fit there is this food scale on the table. So maybe we just put that there because at least it's something that goes there, right? Now, on the shelving underneath, I can see that there is a crock pot. Here, the just there metal pot is literally exactly it. Thank you. We're going to put that there. And then I can't quite see the screenshots that I've got. I can't exactly see, but it looks like there might be a stack of plates here. And then maybe some cardboard boxes. So that's kind of what it looks like to me, and that's what I'm gonna go with, okay? Are we done here? We're done here, but we're not done completely yet because I've still got to do the landscaping on the outside. So I'm gonna do that off camera. I will be right back once I've completed that to show you the completed version of Bianca's house.
Eventually.
Alright, you guys, here we have Bianca's acnh house, all landscaped. I just kind of made it a pink paradise. A little place to sit out the front. I had to use the pretty pink flower pavers. I just feel like that suits the outside of Bianca's house very nicely. She's got some really interesting taste, like the fact that her house is so bright and pastel and pink on the outside, but then when we come on the inside and it is this just leopard print and beige and yellow and mint, it's kind of just interesting. But I do like the vibes. I think I was able to recreate this pretty well for Bianca's house. So with that being said, we are finished here. Now, if you'd like to download Bianca's house for yourself for whatever reason, I don't know, you could even just like gut the inside of this and put whatever furniture you want and have it be like a tiny home if you wanted to. It will be on the gallery. My gallery ID is sezrawrr, the exact same way it's spelled here, and you will find it under Bianca's acnh house. It does use a lot of packs because I'm just finding whatever I can use to make the houses look as accurate as possible. I think it's pretty spot on, really. I am stoked with that. But with that being said, you guys, that's all I've got for this video of recreating Bianca's Animal Crossing New Horizons house in The Sims 4. I hope that you enjoyed this one, this pink paradise with some interesting vibes on the inside. With that being said, if you would like to see any more of me, including me doing this with more of my Animal Crossing villages, I have them coming and going from my island all the time, so I've still got plenty on my list, don't worry, of ones to build. So if you'd like to see more of these or any other Sims content that I've got coming your way, hit the subscribe button down below and hit the notification bell next to it to be notified of every time that I upload. And if you liked this video, let me know by hitting the like button down below and leave me a comment as well. Leave me the tiger emoji or a tiger emoji in the comments down below to let me know that you got this far in the video, you did enjoy watching Bianca's Animal Crossing house come to life, and you would like to see me do this again with a different Animal Crossing villager. But guys, I hope you're having the greatest day ever, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!